Guys, the markets are certainly heating up right now. Despite the Bitcoin correction, despite a lot of altcoins facing a little bit downside right now, these are the times where you should grab the opportunity. And as I mentioned in one of the previous episodes, I am very bullish right now for the short-term price action on Ethereum. And that would also mean that along with the Ethereum ecosystem, we are going to get massive upside for Base. Base is the largest ecosystem right now as far as layer 2 networks on Ethereum are concerned. And in this episode, guys, I'm going to share my top plays, just 4 plays that I'm going to give you from the Base ecosystem. These are not going to be high risk plays, but rather something that you can hold for a longer period of time. I would say like 5 to 6 months till the end of the cycle. And that is how you can build a strong portfolio, because it's not every day that you are just going to gamble, right? So if this is the type of content you enjoy, guys, then make sure that you drop a like and also smash the subscribe button. And now, guys, let's get right into it.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
So guys, welcome back and thanks for joining me yet again. Right here you can see the price action of Bitcoin, $115,000. That is the current price point. And you can see we are currently taking support at the 50 EMA on the daily time frame, which is a crucial zone of support, of course. And then also we have this parallel channel that we were previously trading in, and then we broke down. This was a very nice little fake out, and then we also broke out towards the upside. Then again, a nice little fake out. This is the kind of play that the market maker plays with you, and that is why patterns are not everything when it comes to crypto. I sincerely rely on Elliott waves and Fibonacci levels. These work out really great, and if you want to learn more about Elliott waves or Fibonacci retracement strategies, then definitely, guys, consider joining 𝗕𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗧 private. The link is given in the description section below. Today I am also going to be dropping a massive update about Bitcoin inside 𝗕𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗧 private on the higher time frame, because there are a few red flags right now, which might just mean that the bull market is almost already over. So I also give a level of invalidation, a very crucial level, which I will share on the channel as well, probably next week when I actually get deeper into the chart of Bitcoin. But for the time being, guys, what we are looking for is a possible corrective structure right around here. There are 2 possible scenarios. First off, we already have a solid zone of support with the middle trend line right here of this parallel channel. Apart from that, we also have some interesting zones and interesting scenarios at the moment. All right. So right here, you can see either we have this move towards the upside as an impulse from this point all the way to right around here. So this was your low at $111,000, $112,000. Then this is your high, the new all-time high, the last all-time high at $124,000. All right. After that, you have a wave A towards the downside, then a triangle in wave B, which is A, B, C, D, E. All right. After that, we were looking for a move towards the downside in wave C. Now your wave C target box, according to this particular pattern, is right here, this one between $113,400 and $115,000. We have already touched that level, which means that it is go time. We can actually just bounce off from here itself and look for another impulse towards the upside. But there is also another scenario in which case we actually look for some sort of an impulse right around here, where we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we have a flat correction in your wave A, B, and C. All right. So for this particular scenario, your wave C price targets are between this box right around here, between $117,500 and around $114,100. So right now you can see we have also achieved the price targets in this region, which would mean that, it is very likely, guys, that we are going to be experiencing some sort of a bounce. Maybe it ends up being just a 3-waver towards the upside, and then we look for lower prices, or we actually start with a new impulse towards the upside, taking out the all-time highs. For the long and short setups on Bitcoin as well as on altcoins, make sure that you consider joining 𝗕𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗧𝗧 private if you are interested, and the link is given in the description section below. But the gist is, I am looking for higher prices in the shorter term, and as I said, this video is going to be all about the Ethereum plays, right? Because I'm bullish on Ethereum, because Ethereum is the one asset right now which is getting the most traction after Bitcoin. Right now, Bitcoin dominance, if I show you very quickly, then you can see it is still going towards the downside, and we broke a key level of support. This was a very crucial zone of support at 60.4%. We broke down and we are retesting previous zones of support as resistance, which would mean the next target for Bitcoin dominance, in my opinion, is going to be right around here at 58%. If that happens, guys, you are looking at further upside on the price action of Ethereum and also the plays on Base, which I'm going to talk about. Alright, but before I jump into the Base ecosystem plays, let's give you an update about the OG BT on Palm Fund. So right here you can see we have a downward sloping channel right now towards the downside, and price is consolidating in this region above $1 million. This has held very nicely so far as a solid zone of support. Yesterday I gave you very crucial zone of interest, which was between 790,000 and $1.25 million, according to Fibonacci retracement levels, which is an unbiased technical analysis on the OGBT on Pump Fund. Right now, we are holding this region. Potentially, we have also seen a breakout. So I think very soon we are going to see a move towards the upside yet again. Your next zone of resistance is sitting at $2.37 million. Also, guys, one major update is that we have done a community claim of this one. So there is now a CTO, there is now an experienced team behind this one. I'm not the CTO lead, of course, but I will be advising the team on how they can actually go forward with the marketing and everything that needs to be done to take it to the highs that it actually deserves to go to. All right. So I'm going to be extending my full support to the OGBT community on Pump Fund, as you can see. Now, make sure that you do your own research around these kind of plays. And of course, guys, I'm not going to be talking about the Cabal one because I think there is nothing to talk about anyway. All right. It's crap. Right now, the Pump Fund tokens are getting most of the attention. As you can see, Pump Fund has now 80% market share, while Bonk has reduced to 10%. So definitely, I would be really interested to be on a play that is on a leading chain where the most of the mind share is. And of course, the risk to reward from here is really great. And basically, that is all that I can tell you about Bitty. There is a lot of stuff that is going on behind the scenes. A new website is also coming. So in the next 24 hours, you can expect the website to be working as well. Right here, you can also follow them on X as well as join the community if you want to be a part of it. All right. Basically, Bitty is Bitcoin and Bitcoin is Bitty, and you will understand the lore about it when the website is live. All right. So we are going back to the roots, which is a good case for the Bitty CTO that is underway right now. So definitely pay attention to this one if you wish, and definitely not financial advice. Now, guys, moving on to the base ecosystem plays, which I was talking about. So right here, you can see the number one is definitely going to be 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘. The ticker is KTA and it is on base. All right. So definitely pay attention to this one if you wish. It has already undergone a 75% correction. This is exactly where we were bidding inside 𝗕𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗧 private. These were the two entry zones that were given at $182 million and $289 million. Right now, you can see that we have seen a nice move towards the upside. So potentially a little bit of a correction is healthy in my opinion. And maybe if you can grab a bag at around $435 million, that is going to be a good entry point. My next zone of interest or target is sitting at $800 million, and then another one at around $997 million, which is close to $1 billion. I think this definitely goes very easily to $1 billion in market cap. And my bull run price target for 𝗕𝗘𝗪, the modest case, is going to be around $5. This is currently sitting at $1.26. So there is still a lot of upside in my opinion, and that is also going to be not a very risky play in my opinion yet again. All right, moving on to the next play, guys, I would like to mention about 𝗕𝗪𝗪. Now this is again on base, as I mentioned, $35.9 million market cap at the moment. I have been bidding these levels right around here, and these levels were also shared inside 𝗕𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗧 private, by the way, at around $18 million. So we are already up around 2x at the current price point, and at the highs we were already up around a 3x. I think this definitely has further momentum towards the upside. If I drop my Fibonacci levels from the highs to the lows right around here, then you can see we are currently getting rejected at the 382, which is a normal thing to do. And right now, my very interesting zone of support is going to be this level right here, which is around $27.27 million. This is also a region where we were previously rejecting right around here, and right around here as well. So I think this is going to be turning out in a support resistance flip right around here. So definitely you can pay attention to this if you wish at $27 million. Once you break past $41 million and confirm support above it, which I think is going to be happening once we test $27 million once, then you are looking at new highs potentially very, very soon for 𝗕𝗪𝗪 as well. All right. This is self-driving capital. You can do your own research around these kind of plays. I've done my fundamental research, but if I go deep into each and every play for the fundamentals, then it is going to get very long. And in the last 2-3 days, I've been doing very long videos, I would say. So I wanted to keep this one as short as possible. So just putting it out there, if you wish, you can look further deep into this one and make your own choice, because this is not financial advice. All right. Now, moving on to the next play, guys, it is going to be Graph.ai. The ticker is GAI, and this is currently sitting at $36.66 million market cap. I think we are a little bit late on this one because I think we might see a little further correction towards the downside, and I'll give you the exact levels as I always do. But what it is all about. So Graph.ai is basically GraphRag powered data layer for integrating RWAs, real world assets, and real-time financial intelligence into on-chain AI apps. And I think this also has a lot of potential as well as momentum behind it. So definitely pay attention to this one. One crucial zone of support resistance flip is this right here. this is going to be a no-brainer at $18 million market cap if you actually get this entry. And apart from that, you can also put the Fibonacci levels, which I have given you in the past as well. So these are going to be from this high to this low. And then you can see this level, the support resistance flip at $18 million also coincides perfectly with the 786 Fibonacci level sitting around $16.8 million. So that is going to be a very crucial zone of support. I'm giving you these trades, guys. I'm not telling you to buy right around here, even though it is entirely possible that we just confirm support above it, above the 382 at $40 million market cap, and we shoot towards the upside yet again. But still, I'm just letting you know that if price comes here, this is going to be an optimal entry. While in bull markets, sometimes we actually do not retrace enough. All right. So that is going to be your own decision where you actually enter. For me personally, I am going to grab a bag right around here and then DCA with a larger bag if price actually comes into this entry zone, which is going to be very crucial and an absolute steal in my opinion, around $16 to $18 million market cap. Definitely, guys, these are all new projects. This one especially. So make sure that you do your own research, because at the end of the day, we are trading crypto and anything and everything can go to zero. All right. So make sure that you pay attention to managing your own risk and doing your own research around these kind of plays. If you really like the project, what they're doing, and if you like the team and everything checks out for you, then definitely, guys, you can pay attention to this one as well and grab a bag if you wish. All right. Moving on to the next play, guys, it is going to be 𝗲𝗲, and this one is currently sitting at $59.8 million market cap. 𝗲𝗲 is your personal finance companion built to help you grow your money quietly in the background. No spreadsheets, no stress, just smart strategies automated and explained in plain language. You stay in control. 𝗲𝗲 does the work. All right. So anyway, I think this is also something that we should have gotten an entry right around here, but game is game, and we now have to position ourselves at a good entry point. I think this can also run up much higher, because when the altcoin season actually starts, guys, because this is not altcoin season yet. All right. Altcoin season will start when Ethereum is trading above its all-time highs. And when that happens, a lot of these assets at 50 million, 60 million, $100 million market cap, they're going to just shoot towards the upside to $1 billion market cap. I'm talking about utility plays where the team is actually working. The project is indeed something, there is something happening behind the scenes every single day. And it is usable, right? So this is also something that you should keep in mind while aping projects, right? Right now we have some short-term support around $51 million market cap, but a steal deal and a very good entry point is definitely going to be if we come back into this region around $37 million market cap. That is where I would be interested to grab a bag of 𝗲𝗲. All right. Apart from that, guys, there are definitely other projects on Base that I am currently looking at. There is one which is sitting at $18 million market cap on Base. It's a legit utility project, which I think has a potential of an easy 10 to 20x in this cycle, which I just shared inside Kuroshi's private 2 days ago. So if you're interested to grab that particular play as well, definitely I am saving it for Kuroshi's private members. So if you're interested, you can join it as well. The link is given in the description section below, and definitely pay attention to 𝗕𝗘𝗪, the mascot, the Bitcoin mascot, the OG one, the real one, the only one on Pump Fund, currently at $1.1 million. You're not going to get this entry for a very long period of time, because right now you can see we have seen one move up, and this is your first move towards the downside, first correction. The other leg up is going to be a bigger one. All right. And then we are going to do something like this possibly, and then another move towards the upside. So you are going to be making money if you enter around the consolidation zone, which I did mention is this green box between 800 and $1.2 million market cap. All right. So definitely check this one out if you wish. Totally up to you and totally your choice. I believe Pump Fund tokens are here to stay, and Pump Fund is indeed the king of launchpads. So no matter how many launchpads actually come and go, there is going to be one that is going to stay, and that is Pump Fund, because this is the OG launchpad, OG meme, OG mascot, right? Anyway, guys, there is also a new narrative unfolding, which I am currently discussing inside Kuroshi's private. It's a new launchpad, and I really don't think that we need so many launchpads, but this is what the game is. Right now, there is a launchpad war, and there is a new one, which is Heaven Dex. The native token is light. So I'm paying attention to that launch as well, and I'm paying attention to the plays that are being launched on Heaven, and I'm sharing a few of those plays inside Kuroshi's private as well. Just recently, I have bought a meme coin on Heaven at $180,000 market cap, which I think is really funny. So if you're interested to grab that as well, then definitely, guys, it is inside Kuroshi's private, but I will talk about it probably tomorrow or day after tomorrow when I give you a detailed thesis on what Heaven Launchpad is and how it is different from the other ones, and then you can make your own decision by looking into the nitty-gritty of everything that I discussed right here. Apart from that, guys, that is basically everything from this particular episode, and if you enjoyed watching it, make sure that you drop a like and also smash the subscribe button and ring the bell notification icon so that you can be notified whenever I put up another update. That's all, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, keep hustling.
Never slow up, no, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.